I always wear the mask when I am outside all the day, and when I come, I unwear it when I come.
Okay, so you wash your hands with the soap, you wear masks when you're outside, and you of course everyone removes their masks. Okay, thank you. Ayman, thank you, Yusuf.
Yes.
What do you do? What precautions do you do, or what precautions does your mom do when during coronavirus crisis? What does she do?
She wear masks and
She wears
masks, and she sterilize her hand with alcohol when she's outside. She change her clothes when he come here.
She changes
her clothes when she come here. And don't.
What does she do with the grocery, Ayman? Have you ever seen what she does with the grocery? Whenever you call supermarket or whenever she goes shopping, what does she do with them?
Change we first sterilize them, then we change the things that they are in, and we put it with any container that we have.
It's very good, but I need you to explain more. You're talking headlines. I need description, Ayman.
We first sterilize them with alcohol.
We sterilize we sterilize the groceries, right?
Yes, we sterilize the groceries with alcohol. Then we change the things that they are in it.
We take them out of the wrapping, or we take them out of the box they are in, right? The wrapping or a box. It comes either in a container or a plastic. We take them out, okay?
And we put them with something from us.
Okay.
Something that we have.
Okay, and you put them, okay, you put them in a new container. You put them in a new container. Okay, that's very good. She does the same thing with the bread as well?
No, we can't.
What does she do with the bread? How does she sterilize how does she sterilizes the bread?
Maybe sometimes we put it in the oven.
She put the bread in the oven. That's very smart. What about, okay, thank you, Habib. Thank you, Ayman. Mr. Ziad. Mr. Ziad, Mr. Superhero. Okay, now خلاص, Ziad is not feeling cold anymore. No more blankets. So, Ziad, what about when you go to a restaurant? Have you been to a restaurant since last March?
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever? You didn't leave home since last March?
No. I go outside a lot, but for necessary only. I go for training, and I
for
go
necessary
for
ايه بقى necessary ايه بقى I want you to say it. يلا necessary ايه بقى? What was the word in Arabic in you? What was the word in Arabic in your mind? Necessary what?
No. In English, necessary reasons.
Necessary reasons. What other الأسباب الضرورية in Arabic? لا.
Situation.
Necessary situations. What other words can we use? Errands. لا errands. Reason يعني سبب. Errands. Just Mariuma, mommy, just little bit. Thank you, mommy. Necessary errands. Errands يعني هلا اقول الerrands بالعربي يعني ايه دكتور دايسي؟
requirement. متطلبات يعني
لا errands يعني حاجات البندنج اللي عندنا يعني حاجات
الاحتياجات.
لا errands يعني ايه؟
emergency.
لا دكتور حسام errands يعني ايه بالعربي؟ errands when you run an errand. لما عندك حاجة بره لازم تخلصها، لما عندك شغل مثلا.
ضرورة ملحة. ضرورة ملحة. ضروريات.
حاجة ده ايه يا شريف؟ مشاوير بالمصري مشاوير. مشاوير. ما انا
طيب spelling.
هقول لك السبيلنج. errands اي صح؟ هقول لك. ما انا I don't know the spelling صراحة. هقول لك errands 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 يعني مشاوير. So بدل instead of saying زياد انت قلت ايه؟ reasons يعني سبب. reason يعني the reason for something. No, errands. Okay. The alternative words of errands, you can say mission or you can say task. Okay. Or assignments. Okay.
Okay.
So I have some assignment to do, or I have some tasks to do, or I have some mission to do. But still, errands is more of a slang language and day-to-day use. They use it more. يعني general language كلغة العامة in Arabic. They use errands more than function or more than mission or more than tasks.
Task.
Okay. So you can say task, but task is more of a book version. Errands is more of a day-to-day use. So you leave home only when you have important or emergency errands or necessary errands, right?
Yes. Like going to the training, I go training to train volleyball.
I train. لا مش I go training. I train volleyball. I train. Okay بس مش I go training. خلاص I train volleyball يعني إيه؟ خلاص يعني
I go to train volleyball.
So you go to train for volleyball or you train بدل بدل إن نقول I go to train for volleyball.
Can I add and say I go to train?
You can say I go to train بس it's listen, we want to make it more refined. احنا عايزين يعني احنا يعني like we want to decorate it more. Okay, you want to decorate your language. You want to speak more of a common language. Okay, I go to train. That it's a book language. So I train. Okay, I'm a volleyball player and I train مثلا 5 times a week. Or I'm a مثلا volleyball player, I'm a مثلا professional volleyball trainer and I train every day. I train twice a week. Okay. So that's how you put it. Yani that's the way you put it. مش I go to train for volleyball training. لا. I train volleyball. Okay. Or I'm a volleyball player and I train. Okay. Or I go for my trainings. بعدين مثلا you can tell me I go for my trainings, then I will ask you what kind of trainings do you do? What do you train for? I can ask you what do you train for or what kind of trainings do you do? Then ساعتها at that time you can tell me I train for I'm a professional volleyball player and I train for it. Okay?
Yes.
So what do you do? Especially when you're training, how do you do your precautions? How do you take care of this crisis while you're playing volleyball or while you're training volleyball? What do you do? Because you know, playing volleyball.
I can't wear a mask, so I leave the space. I leave space because I can't wear a mask, so I leave the space between us, so I can prevent myself from taking COVID-19 from my friends, and when we meet each other, we don't make this. We make this and
You don't
we
shake hands. We don't shake
yes,
hands, or we don't hug, and we we punch each other.
no, we don't punch each other. We it's like shaking hands, but in another way.
They call it brofist. They call it brofist. The اسمه
Yes.
brofist. Okay, we brofist each other. We give brofist or we brofist each other. I think اسمه brofist. I'm not sure. Here I heard them using this phrase of brofist. Okay, so you don't shake hands with your friends. You take care of your distancing, and you give a brofist, or you brofist your friends when you meet them. That's very good. What about, and then how do you get back home? Like your parents, they come, or you take a public transportation, or you come back home with a taxi, or what do you do?
I take a Uber.
You take, so how, what do you do in Uber?
It's
Man, I know Uber. What do you do in Uber while you're sitting in Uber?
I wear my mask again.
Mm-hmm.
When I go training, I wear my mask, and then I take it off when the training starts. When I finish, I put it again, and tell my mom to make a Uber for me, and I go and go home.
You
Then I
make
take
Uber?
a shower, and
We don't make the
and make
Uber.
whatever that I want.
We don't make Uber.
Take.
We take Uber. Oh, I heard make Uber. عشان كده
I
we
take
don't make.
Uber.
You take Uber. Okay. And that's very good. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Siad. Dr. Taysir.
Yes.
بلف الدنيا وارجع لك. ألف الدنيا وارجع. You are in the middle of the war zone as a doctor. What do you do while you're working in the hospital?
Definitely I wear my mask. I wash my hand with sanitizing liquid every 5 minutes. I wear gloves on exposure in any patient also. If any suspected case, I have to have a distance between me and him or her about 1 meter at least. But show precaution about higher masks for corona, and another precaution it not present or not we didn't found it in hospital in general.
Which one?
As in a mask in 95.
Okay.
And the special suits for dealing with cases of coronavirus.
You don't find them anymore in the hospitals? You cannot find it, خلاص?
No. Yes. Also, coronavirus patient had infected with coronavirus have to isolate it in a special way, but this is not occur. Not at the beginning of the coronavirus. We have to investigate the patient to approve either it's infected with coronavirus or not. This is not occur. We admit patient first. So then, if we suspect it has a virus, we have to transfer him or her to section or coronavirus isolation.
So خلاص يعني like the procedures are totally changed nowadays, right?
Yes.
You told me previously, initially the symptoms were coughing and chest problems. Now, what are the new symptoms? What are the most common symptoms that our students or younger generations, they have to my daughter is speaking Arabic. What are the new symptoms that we should be aware of and watch out for?
Beside of previous symptoms, the newer symptoms as like vomiting, diarrhea, fever, abdominal pain, pain. It is very common these days, and also in older age, we يعني, early or more aggressive symptoms like stroke or MI, acute coronary syndrome.
What's that?
Patient represented by that is occlusion in the artery supplying coronary artery, which is supplying the heart. It is like a thrombus, which occluded the blood flow supplying the heart, and patient represented with chest pain and the diagnosed myocardial infarction. And the same in the brain, present with supply to blood flow or artery supplying the brain. They are thrombosis that occludes the blood supply of the brain, and the patient represents with a stroke. He is suffering from hemiplegia or left or one side weakness or paresis.
Okay.
But this is usual in older age, and different side of thrombosis. I can't explain in details because it is have many anatomy.
Okay, that's good. So guys, watch out, please. So should they take it serious? Should they take the whole? Yes, Luigi.
Can I go out? Can I go out of the meeting and I will enter again, but
Yeah,
from
sure.
another device?
Sure, no problem, Luigi. Should last thing, final question, Dr. Taisir, should they consider the whole thing getting easier, or it's less dangerous, or they should still? 1 second, Mariam, could you be quiet, please, Mariam? I have to tell her 5,000 times. Dr. Taisi, should they take it serious, or they should not take it serious as before?
We have to take it serious, but general population or generally you can apply this strategy in Egypt, especially because of socioeconomic. When you ask anyone to take a precaution in aggressive way, in a serious way, you have to supply with them with the money and requirement, and this is not happening in Egypt.
Unfortunately, that's true. No, I mean, I'm talking about the younger generation nowadays. I know, like when you're talking about people as parents, which are the source of finance, our financials at home. I know, but I'm talking about nowadays. I'm talking about younger generations. They should take it serious, right? Like the case is still serious.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see, guys. Before I wanted just a second. I have written her homework since 4 p.m., which is 1 page of Arabic, and she hasn't done it so far. So she's going to...
All kids, that's...
And I know, I know. I know, but I'm trying to be as civilized as possible with my daughter before I start punishing her. Okay, guys, you see the text in front of you, right? Yes, everyone can see it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's see. This article speaks about different types of greeting. Okay, it speaks about different types of greeting that people usually do. So it says that there are many different ways of greeting people. The way you say hello depends on where you're from and who you are greeting. Is the person a friend or a stranger? Are you at work or at home? Is it the morning or the evening? Your greetings. So what it means that we have different ways of greeting people. Okay, the way we greet people, it depends on what you are, where you're from, okay? It depends on the time of the day or night. It depends on the type of the person you meet. Are they a person? Is that person a friend or a stranger? Your greeting could be a wave. So the type of greeting can be, it could be a wave, as we can greet by just waving our hands, as you say hi, or a big hug, or give that person a big hug and say hello. Maybe you can say, maybe you say hello with a handshake or kiss on a cheek. So while we are saying hi or hello, we can either wave at them or give them big hugs, or give them a big handshake, or give them a kiss on the cheek. Do you kiss once, twice, 3 or 4 times? In most countries, people greet each other with a handshake for business and other formal situations. So in different countries, or in most of the countries, people, they greet each other, okay, for formal situations by giving, having a handshake or giving each other a handshake. There are also lots of other ways to greet people. In Japan, people greet each other with a bow. They bow at each other, okay? This shows respect and can also mean goodbye and thank you. So in Japan, people bow. By bowing, they either mean hi or hello, goodbye, or thank you. In India and Nepal, the traditional way of saying hello and goodbye is the namaste. In India and Nepal, people are using the style of namaste. They use it for saying hi, or for saying goodbye. People bow with their hands pressed together and their fingers pointing upwards in front of the chest. So the hands are pressed together, the fingers are pointing upwards, and the hand is pressed to the chest, okay? And they bow and they say namaste. That means hi, goodbye, or thank you, okay? Namaste means I bow to you. But I bow to you حرفيا يعني أنا كده. بس I bow to you يعني إيه؟ أنا بالعربي يعني أنا بحترم لك. يعني that's a kind of respect. That's a kind of respect. In New Zealand, people have a greeting called honge, okay, or hongi. Honge or hongi, okay? Both pronunciations are correct. Hongi or honge. One person presses their forehead and nose against the forehead and nose of another person. So in hongi or honge in New Zealand, then one person comes and presses their forehead and nose to the other person, or the front person's nose and forehead. Like in Khalaiga, in Gulf or in Khalij, people also, they كده. Okay, so next time you greet someone, what greetings will you use? أنا حافل الده. Okay, let's begin with Yusuf Basha. Yusuf Basha, unmute yourself. Yusuf, what did you understand from the topic we read?
I understand that every country have its exact.
Every country has.
Hi.
Every country is a singular, so has. Every country has its.
Every country has an exact hi or.
يعني ايه hi and goodbye؟ اسمه ايه؟ اسمه ايه؟ صفته ايه؟ What is its name? It's called greeting. It's called greeting. So every country has a different type of greeting. Okay. What else?
I think all of them can be used in these days, in Corona days. They must be. It must be. Hello from a distant meter of distance.
Okay, let's put it in a better phrase. I don't think that we can use first. Okay, before that, tell us about the different types of greeting. Could you explain the different types of greetings?
Yep. Some greeting is with shaking hand, and some countries bow to each other, and some countries honji.
Hangi.
Uh, in China they bow.
In China and فين؟
Japan.
أيوة in China, Japan. يلا.
In Egypt they shake hand.
In Egypt they shake hand. Okay, that's good. Luigi.
Actually, I thought.
I'm a teacher. I usually call the person who is not paying attention.
No, I'm paying attention, but
No.
in different device though.
I know. I'm joking. So tell me, what did you understand? Could you tell us more about the greetings and explain?
I understood that there is a lot of each country has its certain way of greeting. That in Korea and Japan and South Asia.
South Asia, مش Asia. Asia.
South Asia, just bowing and doing weird things, but it's okay. In India, they say namaste instead of hi. They use this word a lot.
They use for hi, goodbye, and thank you, because it's a sign of respect. They have it as a sign of respect. So whenever in any position they want to respect the person in front of them, they do namaste. Okay.
In Korea, as I'm interested in Korean culture. Yeah. So
how do you greet each other? They greet each other by
bowing.
By bowing.
They say 안녕하세요.
Eh?
안녕하세요.
What? Say it in a slow motion.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. In Korea? Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Saying, that's mean hi.
It means hi. Now, what do they say when they want to say goodbye? What do they say when they want to say goodbye?
안녕하세요.
하세요, 가세요?
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Yeah.
Okay, what do they say when they want to say?
Actually, I learned a lot of Korean.
That's very good. And what do they say when they want to say thank you?
감사합니다.
What?
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
A lot of people say it like that. 감사합니다.
Han ولا ham?
한미다.
한미다. 감사한.
한미다.
Okay, that's good. So that is you can say specifically that's a type of greeting. That's very good. Thank you very much, Lucy. Miss Noha.
Yeah.
ايوه انا عارفه انت ما بتسمعيش انت متخبيه behind the camera. So what did you understand, or do you like Lujain had a specific interest in Korean culture, so she spoke about the Korean greetings. Do you have any information about different cultures or different greeting types from different countries?
I know in Saudi Arabia, as I lived there for 5 years, they face face to face, like
they touch each other, they face each other face to face, and they touch nose and forehead, but a nose only. Nose only, but a nose and forehead.
Something like that. Yeah, nose in the first nose, then the chest.
In Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they greet each other with the nose and forehead, but in UAE they greet each other with only the nose.
Only
they
nose.
just shake the nose. Yeah. But that's for the men only.
You know what is the name? What do they call it in South I know in Emirates. I don't know about, but do you know what they call? Khashm.
Hashma. Yeah.
Khashm.
Yes.
They call it khashm. Who
Yeah.
got disconnected? Someone got disconnected. Ziad got disconnected. Khashm. They touch each other's khashm.
In the women they
For women, مش in the woman. في الستات لا. For women, for ladies.
for ladies they kissing
They kiss each other. They kiss each other. They kiss each other on the cheek. They kiss each other on the cheek.
in the cheek. Yeah.
That's very good. Thank you very much. Ayman. Ayman, do you have any knowledge of any greetings, Ayman?
No, I don't have a lot of information about greetings.
Have you, what did you understand from the paragraph we read about? What did you understand?
And I understand that every country has its greetings. Like in China, they have Hongi, and
in China, Hongi, لا, Hongi for New Zealand. Hongi is for New Zealand, Habibi. Hongi is used for in New Zealand. Hongi, the greeting method of Hongi is used. It's a method. It's a style. The greeting method of Hongi is used in New Zealand.
yes, and they use balls, and in Egypt they use shaking hands and kissing. Every country has its.
They shake hands. Listen, whenever we are talking about a fact or a factor, we don't use ing. We use fact. Okay, they shake hands. We don't use the ing version. They shake hands. Nuna, just wallahi, I'll finish in 5 minutes. Leave Mariam for 5 minutes and I'll deal with her. Sibiha for 5 minutes, she'll get punished. خليها, as naughty she acts, she'll get more punished. Whenever we are using, guys, later, Mariam, whenever we are using any facts, okay, when we're talking and speaking about any facts, we will use the simple form. So they shake hands, they kiss each other on the cheek, they study kaza, they celebrate kaza. We don't use the ing or continuous form of any verb whenever you're talking about any facts, okay?
Present simple?
Yes. Because it's a fact. It happens all over, like all the time, all over the place. So you use present simple, okay? And the other thing, Dr. Taysir, آخر واحدة, Dr. Taysir.
Yes.
What did you understand? Or if you have any knowledge of different types of greetings in any countries, please enlighten us.
Okay, there are different ways to say hello or do greeting that differ from one country to another country, and that depends on their culture. For example, Pao in China.
Chinese bow to each other. Chinese bow to each other. Okay.
It's a verb or Bow is a verb or noun?
Bow is a verb.
Verb.
Verb, it's action, bowing.
Okay, or the method of saying hello is called bow or bowing.
Oh no, the greeting method, the Chinese greeting method. اسمه يعني هو عنده مصطلح. The مصطلح is called greeting method. Greeting method.
Yes, it's considered as a noun or a verb. We know bow is a verb, or the greeting method. It's called what?
The Chinese greeting method is called bow. بس اسمه ايه؟ اسمه listen, it has a name. بس اسمه ايه بالChinese? I don't know. It definitely has a name.
Yeah, but this word is verb, not a noun. Okay.
It's a
باو is
verb.
a verb متنوع.
No, verb.
okay.
باو is a verb here, بس method نفسه Chinese method, its name, what is it? Like مثلا in New Zealand, the action is called hungi or hungi, okay? Its name,
Yes.
its nickname is called hungi. In Nepal and India, the action is called namaste. But in China, the action of bowing to each other, I don't know. We can search it out and see what does it mean. What does it called?
Okay. Chinese bows to each other. Chinese bows to each other, and hongi method in Korea and Japan.
لا, hungi is
in
New Zealand. Hungi is New Zealand. New Zealand.
Okay. Egypt. Egypt is shaking method and shake hand and
Egyptians
kissing,
بقى
of course.
المصريين Egyptians shake hand. Egyptian
Shake.
informal situation, we can say Egyptians informal situation shake hand, and in informal situations they hug and kiss each other 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
Some countries kiss 2 times, some countries kiss 1 time, some countries they kiss up to 4 times. Okay, as an assignment, 6 times. Which country kisses 6 times?
In Lebanon.
On one side, or 1, 2, 3, 4?
No, it's on the both sides.
On both sides, like 3 times
Yeah.
this side and 3 times. Okay, I didn't know that. It takes a long time. If you enter a wedding or something, you'll be spending the whole evening just kissing each other.
It's just that I lived in UAE for 13 years, that I met a lot of cultures and a lot of foreign people that they are not Emiratis. That's why I learned a lot of great
A lot of
greetings.
cultures. But in UAE general, I remember when I was living there in UAE, we used to kiss 2 times وخلاص بقى. It was more than enough.
Yeah, in UAE, it's up to 3 times or 4 times.
When you are
That's too
really
much for
friendly
them.
and when you miss them a lot, and
Yeah.
you want to show that your gratitude and happiness to a person, you kiss up to 3 or 4 times. But casual kissing, like day to day or week to week
it's 2
kissing, is
times.
2 times. Here in Egypt it's 1 time, right? In Egypt is 1 time, especially
it's
in
2.
guys.
No,
In guys.
Two.
In guys
guys,
كمان.
they
Two.
yeah.
يا حبيبي ازيك؟ مش فاكرة.
Miss it's more than 3 times. Miss Sanaz.
لا, in guys, I'm talking about in guys.
Guys,
And guys,
Guys
sometimes
never
they
kiss.
doesn't do it.
لا,
Never
بس
kiss.
Yes.
Guys
they
never
don't.
kiss.
I see so many Egyptians. يا
Best
حبيبي
friends and
ازيك
guys.
قلبي؟ ازيك يا باشا؟ ازيك يا باشمهندس؟ ازيك يا حماده؟ Okay, as an assignment, it was I really love this
Actually,
topic.
now the girls who's doing that.
Yeah, girls are girls everywhere in the world.
Actually,
Okay.
I go to my friends when I meet my friends, I just tell them in Arabic, ازيك يا اسطى عامله ايه؟
Yes.
we just talk as guys.
Yeah, you're trying to imitate guys. You are a strong, independent woman. ماشي. It was nice. I really do love this topic. Dr. Taisir, she knows whenever we have topics about culture, I really enjoy. There are so many things to learn in this world. Okay, assignment. Do a research. Okay, do an extended research. يعني فحص بزيادة. Extended يعني إيه بالعربي؟ Extended يعني بزيادة يعني. Search حبة حلوين. أيوة مكمل. On different methods of greetings. Either you can make an assignment and talk about different countries, like a headline, or you can pick one, like مثلا like Lujain, pick up Korean method of greeting with its details. وتفاصيل بقى. So either you can use one country and get into real deep down details, or you can bring the headlines of like the Egyptian method is called Kaza, its nickname is Kaza, and the method or the style is 1, 2, 3. In men of women, if they are different, there is any differentiations, okay? You got the concept? So either you can pick up few countries and give us the headlines, get general knowledge, or you can pick up one country with its greeting style and get into details. تفاصيل المملة, I call them. Okay, guys?
We'll do just research.
What? Sorry, again, one more time, Ayman.
All of us will do just search.
Yes, every individual will do a research, and when your research is done, you are going to proofread it, make sure your grammar is correct, and make sure you have used the best possible methods of expressing that information, okay? And when you finish, finally, you will make a video of it. Dr. Taisir, she knows. Miss Noha, she was with us last term. She knows our assignments are mainly in a form of a video. So first thing, you do your research, you write your research, you proofread your research, paragraph, essay, whatever form of writing it wants to be. You proofread.
Video about what?
The same content, it's going to be in a form of a video. Yani, you will open up your camera. Hi guys, my name is Kaza. Today I'm going to talk about the different types of greetings. In Kazakh, for example, in Korea, they say 1, 2, 3, 4. In Kazakh, we will look at 1, 2, 3, 4. But the video is going to be you speaking as if you are doing a presentation. I don't want you to catch your Arabic. This is my daughter Arabic. I don't want you catching your book and reading from the text. Okay, so you can have that, you can have your note next to you, next to the camera, just to look at it every few seconds, in case if you didn't or you weren't able to memorize it. But I want you to speak. I want you to explain, and I want Ayman to teach me what are the different greetings.
I will do this video and I will send it to anyone.
And you will be sending it on the group, Habibi. You will be sending it on the group, on the WhatsApp group we have. You will be sharing it on our WhatsApp group. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Ayman, he's okay. You have any other questions, Ayman?
No, thank
Yusuf, Ziad, Luji. Because this is your first time, Ms. Nuha, Dr. Taisir, they know about it. Any questions?
No.
So a video, you speaking, a video of you guys presenting the topic. As if you are doing a presentation, you are going to present it. I don't want you guys to, I don't want to see you guys catching, well, I don't want to feel that you are reading from something. I want to see your presentation skills. Okay? As juicy as possible. If someone is talented enough to do video editing or whatever you want to do, you can do so. You can go ahead and do so. I had some students in the summer, they were sitting and editing the videos and adding up. What is that? What's that?
I mean, it's me.
Oh, okay. Then we cannot wait to see.
I'm Army, so I can do a lot of edits. And the picture on my profile when I was on the lab, before that, was my edit.
That's nice. Share it. Share it. Send us some. Let us. Yeah, sure. Share some on the group. Let us see how are your work.
Actually, I bring.
That's nice. You love drawing.
Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. So I will be expecting a super ordinary video from Lujain, or everyone is going to expect the same. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Dr. Taisir.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
ما أنا عارفة دكتور، أنا كفاية اللي فيني، عندي العيال المستشفى. Okay, so guys, please, what I expect from you guys, because you are my advanced level, what I expect to have I'll tell you what, I need the wow factor. I need the wow factor in the videos, okay? I don't want something ordinary
Okay.
I need to be like, oh my God. Okay? You can wow
Okay.
me by the content, by the edit, for example, by whatever, but I need to have a good juicy, and that's going to happen every session. The concept of the video is going to be there every session. Okay, guys? Okay, Mr. Batman?
Okay.
Yusuf looks like a Batman. He's in a shadow. Okay, Yusuf. Ziad, any questions, Ziad? Any questions? Miss Noha, Dr. Taisir, any questions?
Thank you.
Anytime, pleasure.
No.
Have a lovely evening, guys. Take care. Good night.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.